Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, have you ever felt alone? Have you ever wondered where God is in your life? Well, a lot of people have, and it's the reason I've decided to make this week a week where we look at different verses in the Bible that speak to God's abiding presence. And today I want to do one of my favorites. It's from Psalm 139, and I'm going to speak about verses 7 through 10. Traditionally, King David is seen as writing this psalm, and so I'll use it in his voice. King David is talking to God, and in verse 7 he says, "Where can I go away from your spirit?" He says, "Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the top of the heavens, you, God, are there. If I go down to the bottom of the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, and your right hand will hold me fast." Think about this passage for a moment. I like to think of King David just sort of looking out over the horizon from Jerusalem, his capital city. And I love this idea of him asking this question. He's thinking, I could take, he didn't have a rocket ship, but you go up as high as you can possibly go in the heavens, and God is there. It's this vertical dimension. So as high, or you can go to the depths, the lowest you can go, and God is there, all the vertical. Or you can do horizontal. He says, if I were to rise on the wings of the dawn, the sun rises the far east. So if I were to be as far east as you can go, or the far side of the sea, which for David would have been to the west, as far to the west as you can go, from the furthest east and west, horizontally, God is there. There's nowhere vertically, there's nowhere horizontally where you not only don't find God, but where God's hand doesn't guide and hold us fast. Think about these implications for a moment. God's presence is not limited by your circumstances or mine. Additionally, none of us are going to hide from God. He's always going to know where we are. This isn't just observational on God's part. He's not just observing you. He's not just watching, but he is involved in your life. He's holding you fast. He's guiding you. And so this God who knows where you are and what you're going through at any point, at any time, wants to be involved in your life. That means in moments of joy or sorrow, success or failure, God is there. High points, God's there. Low points, God's there. God's even there when you're stretched too thin. This should comfort us in times of difficulty. It should also humble us in good times. It's the reason that I've made this your video thought for today.